Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name's Benson. What's yours? Welcome back to another adventure. Actually, this is another adventure in cooking. What we're gonna do is a low carb cookie recipe. This is low carb because there's some carbs in it, but not as much as you would get if we were using things like flour and stuff. But it is a cookie recipe, and it's a sugar-free, fake sugar cookie recipe. So as long as you're okay with Splenda, you'll be fine. But it's gonna be peanut butter cookies. And the only ingredients we need are peanut butter, 1 egg, Splenda sugar blend, so it's like a combination of regular sugar and Splenda, so it's not as much of the fake sugar that you're getting. For every cup of sugar, you would only use half a cup of this. I'm actually gonna use just a little bit less than half a cup because these come out perfectly sweet, because the peanut butter itself does have a little bit of sugar in them. There is a fourth ingredient that's very optional, and that is sea salt, or I'm using violet sea salt, just a purple sea salt. What I do is after the cookies are made, I spread some over top of it. Once they're cooked, you know, it's not mixing in the salt, but it gives it a little bit of salt edge, so you get like a sweet, salty cookie. Now, the difference between these and regular cookies is they're not gonna be ooey and gooey. What's happening is as you're baking them, the peanut butter is drying out, and it's giving you like that cookie texture. So these do come out a little bit crumbly, and they're not as easy to like dunk in milk or anything like that. But if you're just looking for like a low carb, low sugar sweet snack, this will do it for you. So if you like peanut butter, it's even better. There's probably ways to tweak the recipe if you wanted to add like different spices and stuff, but we're using just these 3 simple ingredients. Before we start, preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and if you're doing this rapidly enough, actually, it doesn't even take that long. You could have this completely done and mixed and on a tray before that even preheats to 350. I actually started mine before I even started the video, so that's why it's already up. But I'm gonna bring you down here. Let's get it done. So like I said, half a cup of sugar, not even really a whole half a cup, in the bowl. 1 egg, 1 cup of peanut butter. And then you're just gonna mix it all together. Alright, next you want to get your cookie sheet. I did lightly grease my cookie sheet. You could use pan. And you do want a tablespoon. You're just gonna fill your tablespoon like that. Just drop your cookies. They will expand when you press them down, so keep that in mind. And you want to give a little bit of space. All right, take your fork. If you're using Pam, you hit some Pam on it. Me, I'm just gonna grab some oil from the tray a little bit, and then you're just gonna press your cookies one way, peel it up, press them the other way, and that gives them that crisscross pattern. So again, one way, kind of gently. Don't yank back up, like, because if you notice that one kind of stuck to the fork, just kind of roll them out. So. And kind of where they land when you're done pressing them down is about as big as they're gonna get. They don't really expand. There's nothing in them that forces them to expand. This like I said, this is optional, but it kind of takes it to a whole new flavor level. So let me get these in the oven. So those do go in the oven at 350 for 12 minutes. We're gonna let them cook and come right back to you. All right, we've got done cookies. Are you ready? So that's what your cookie will look like. See there, see the little crisscross pattern? You can kind of see the flecks of salt in it, but that's what it's gonna look like when it's done. 12 minutes, kind of get a little bit of a crisp around the edges there. But remember I told you these aren't ooey gooey. I still have peanut butter on my knuckles and I didn't even realize it. They're not ooey gooey, like they crumble. But that's what they kind of look like. There's the cross section for you. By drying it out, it gives you that cookie texture, that cookie sensation when you're eating it. When they're baking, the whole house smells like peanut butter. Now what's really cool about this recipe, so you're like, I don't like Splenda. Honestly, you could make this without the Splenda. The Splenda is just kind of there to give it a little bit of a sweet flavor and kind of help absorb the egg and the extra peanut oil that's in the peanut butter. I would say don't use natural peanut butters to make this. You want to go with kind of a store Jif or, you know, just standard jarred peanut butter, because I believe the natural stuff's going to be too oily and it's not going to hold together well. I'll try it one day and let you know if it helps or if it changes anything, but I definitely wouldn't try the homemade stuff or the natural stuff. So just keep that in mind when you're making this recipe. Want to, you can actually replace the Splenda with real sugar. You're gonna want some kind of sugar in them. So be it the Splenda, full Splenda, the Splenda blend. You could do brown sugar, something like that, because it helps absorb the egg. And then those three components together kind of what give it that cookie texture. So try it out, let me know what you think. And honestly, if you were to use regular sugar, you could even feed these to your dogs. I wouldn't recommend giving a dog Splenda or anything like that. That's just me. I don't know how they would react or if it would be good for them. That's it. 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies, low carb, low sugar. They're tasty. Let me know if you tried them with or without the salt. Let me know if you tried this. Guys, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. Again, like I said in my other video, if you've got any recipes you want me to try, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you know when I upload stuff. Other than that, it's Monday through Friday about 10:30 Eastern time. Thank you for watching. I love you. Till tomorrow.